In this video, let's learn how to maximize our time and efficiency as a trader. What's going on, everybody? We are back with TradeUI, and in this video we're going to show you how to maximize your time and efficiency as a trader and figure out how to get in positions right at the market open, log that position in, and then let that trade play out. Because what happens to us as traders, we spend countless hours trying to find the next trade, find the next setup based on our trading criteria. Well, the great thing that we have over at TradeUI is we've actually developed an alerting system that finds stocks based on the criteria you like to have as a trader. So what I want to do is actually show you the simplified version. Whenever we go over to TradeUI, the first thing it brings you over to is option flow table. Well, if we go down here to back testing, you can go to AI strategies. Well, what AI strategies does is it filters different strategies based on different criteria. You can filter by symbols. You can filter by an actual trading strategy. There's over 100 strategies you can choose from here. You can filter by holding period and the AI impact. So what happens is our AI has gone through all these strategies and all these different stocks and told us which stock strategy is the most sensitive to a particular stock. So what do I mean by that? If I want to look for stocks that are going to rally 3% in the next 7 days and I want to focus on Apple, well, if I do that, I know that a Bollinger Band bullish movement has the highest impact out of every single strategy out there. So how can we use this for alerting? Well, once we've figured out the strategies we like to trade, we can go over to Smart Alerts. What Smart Alerts does is you can actually set up your criteria based on what you want to trade. So say you only want to trade a certain ticker, or maybe there's only a certain strategy you want to trade. Or maybe you're focused on, I just want to find 5% moves in the next 4 weeks, find me all the best setups. So what you can do is you can actually filter by that, and then you can filter by that impact score, which we saw earlier. So if you want to say impact of 20% or higher, meaning that out of all the 100 indicators out there, 100 strategies out there, this strategy has a 20% weighted average of impact, meaning it's the most sensitive to that stock. Well, what we can do is we can set that filter up and we can go down to our email, default the email we want to send to, then create the alert. I have a bunch of alerts set up already for different types of setups. What I recently set up was closes 5% after 4 weeks. So that's just that general swing trade mentality. So if I go over to my Google Alerts here, it will actually send you a Google email, and what I have is a list of stocks that have been traded already. Or I'm sorry, have been alerted to take a trade. So LXU is my first example, and I have it right here, alert 194. It was a price at $8.30. They're expecting another 5% move in 4 weeks because the Bollinger Band percent bullish triggered, meaning that this is a Bollinger Band play. If you want to understand what BB percent B bullish means, you can go down to the guide right here, and you can actually filter, you can filter by the strategy to see what the different ones are out there. So example, MACD stochastic bullish, that explains what happens when that strategy is triggered. But let's go back to our alerts. We have LXU. So we are expecting a 5% move in 4 weeks. And if I go to my chart, I have it pulled up right here already. You can see where I have my target set for a little bit less than 5%. It looks like we triggered on this candle here. So we actually pulled back a little bit. I was able to capture this trade around $8.20, targeting this previous high right here of $8.95. Being super conservative, I'm going to target about $8.70. So potential 50-cent move on an $8 stock, that's an awesome move upward, especially if it happens. Remember how Bollinger Bands, we tend to trade between the bands, and the fact that we tested this lower band, we should expect a rally back to $9. That's how the trading strategy of Bollinger Bands works. Well, if you want to be conservative, play it conservative. Take a little bit off the top, set a stop tight loss right here. If it drops under 8, I'll probably get out of this trade, but I'm watching this trade to see if we actually go to $8.70. So another one that you actually already see on my chart, but I'll go back and show you here, is PPL. So PPL, we can see that we had an Aaron bullish trigger with a 32% sensitivity or impact score, meaning that out of all the indicators out there, Arun bullish is the highest impact on ticker PPL. And if I go back to my chart, we see we have PPL pulled up right here. I have the Aaron indicator pulled up here. What happens is whenever we have a cross of the red line and it crosses to reach above 70 and the blue line crosses downward below 30, that's when this stock actually gets triggered. So this stock got triggered right in here, indicating a breakout to the upside. As you can see, it actually triggered at 28.12, so right here it looks like. Looks like that was when it opened today at the market. And I captured this trade around 28, I think I got it at 28.20. So I have a tight stop of 27.68 just to see it break down below here, and I have a target of 29.25. Notice that I'm not targeting 5% on these trades. I'm using my own trading styles to figure out what's bullish and what's bearish. So remember, at the end of the day, if you look at this chart, you see an upward trend going higher and higher. You can see this thing go to $31 or higher. The price target right now is 33. I'm being conservative and I'm targeting this test area right here of 29.25. It looks like I'm already up on the trade, so it's going the direction I want. But what you can do is utilize these alerts that come in through the day to figure out, hey, what stocks do I need to watch? Because there's multiple ways you can do this, guys. You can actually, if I go back to my strategies table here and go to AI strategies, it all comes to this area here. What are you more familiar with? Do you like to trade a specific ticker? Do you like to trade a specific strategy? Say you like there's an RSI one that I was going to bring up. All right, say if you only want to trade simple moving average crossovers, all right? Is there a hold period you like? Do you like scalping? Do you like next day trading? Do you like holding for a week or even holding for a month? Know who you are as a trader and then set your alerts based on that. That way you can figure out what's going to come to you in real time. But guys, the beautiful thing is the alert system right now is free when you get 5 free alerts a month, meaning whatever you set your criteria up for, you're going to get 5 emails showing you what those alerts are. And if you actually buy the pro plan or buy the stock plan, you'll have more access to alerts. And all you have to do is set your criteria up to get those emails daily, and it only takes a few trades to really see how you can start taking profits here and making some great money. But guys, check that link in the description below. It'll take you to TradeUI site. Use that 10% off coupon to get access to more alerts too. That way you can get a cheaper rate at TradeUI and utilize the other tools they have out there. Because at the end of the day, we want to be simple and we want to make trading simple, but you might actually see that you have different tools that you can utilize as a trader. Maybe you want to read option flows, see what the insiders are buying and selling. Maybe you want to see just an overview of the markets. There's tons of tools out here that you can use for TradeUI. We have tons of videos where you can actually check it out for yourself. But understand that this right here is the most powerful feature on our site, and this is where you're going to see consistent profit taking. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to join us. We'd love to have y'all. Peace out.